What's going on, everybody? This is Chad with the band Unspoken, and October 18th, we are coming to Traverse City, Michigan at the East Bay Calvary Church with the Reason Tour. Unspoken, Stars Go Dim, and Katie Hurst. It's going to be a wonderful night. We want you to come and hang out with us. You can get tickets at unspokenmusic.com and more information there as well. We hope to see you there.
Talk a little bit about, well, first of all, let's just reminisce a little bit about last week in Kingsley. Mm-hmm. What happened because they took you out of the play for about 3 quarters?
Well, I went head-to-head with somebody on defense, and then I was just, not okay. So they took me out, but I'm fine now.
No concussion?
No.
Okay. Now let's get back to tonight's game. All of a sudden you're down 14-0. What are you guys thinking?
Well, I was thinking just keep your heads up because that was in the first 5 minutes of the first quarter, so I knew there was a ton of game left, and just goes to show that even when there's a ton of game left, things can change.
Colin, one of the biggest lines you faced this year?
Oh, yeah. Them and Glen Lake. Okay. They were huge.
Now you head to Boyne City, and Boyne City's showed a little offense this year, so you're going to have your hands full next week.
Yeah, we'll be ready.
Good game.
Yeah,
great game.
You.
Colin Andrews, the quarterback here. Jack Williams. Jack, you were trying to keep the crowd in things tonight, I think. You were looking over here and saying, hey, get with us, especially after that delay. That delay, that was a long time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and sometimes it's hard to get back out after that and have the same energy. So I knew that the crowd had to be in it, and we had to be in it on the sideline, so I was just trying to keep that up.
What are you doing in that 35 minutes?
We were just talking about the first half, ways we could improve, and seeing what techniques we could work on for the fourth quarter. And we were just talking that we had to stay focused and keep our minds on the game.
Was this kind of a conversation between players and not coaches, or were they entering into it?
It was actually just the players. A couple of the coaches came in just to make sure we were on task, and we were just talking about the game, and we were staying on task. So it was a good break. So.
When did you feel like you had the game won?
I feel like when we started driving on them in the third quarter and shutting them down on defense, we were kind of putting them back on the heels, back on their heels. But they're a good football team, and so we knew we had to keep going. And that fourth quarter, after we scored 2 touchdowns, I was pretty sure about it. So.
Jack Williams, big must-win tonight.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Congratulations.
All right, yeah, thank you.
Casey Donahue is coming in, and Casey, you've got a little height there, and they should have you play in the end most of the time, right?
Yeah, I just need to step up because we don't have that many numbers and help with the offense line.
Casey, you're just a freshman, right?
I'm a junior.
Oh, you're a junior.
My
Okay.
brother's a freshman.
Your brother's there we get it. Okay, now we got it. I asked Jack a little bit about when he thought the game changed. Do you have any thoughts about that?
We started coming back after that third quarter. We got the ball back right after scoring, and we just kept driving and then came out after the weather delay and just scored 3 straight touchdowns.
A couple of nice passes by Colin Enders, too.
Yeah, Colin was played great today.
Congratulations. Great win.
Thank you.
Okay. And I think we got our kicker coming, huh? How much had you kicked prior to this year, Owen Mueller?
Well, every time we do indie special teams in practice, I kick just to give the returners something, but I'd never practiced PATs before this week, so it was pretty crazy to do something new.
Now you made, 4 out of 5 tonight?
Yes, sir.
Why'd you miss the last one?
I don't know. I pulled my head up too quick.
That's like a golfer. If you move your head up too fast, you don't get the kick right.
Exactly.
You like kicking?
I mean, I was pretty nervous about it coming into the game, but it really gives me a new sense of respect for kickers because it's a nervous job.
They call your number quite often on offense. Talk about it.
I mean, I was running the ball a lot tonight, but I mean, everybody was doing their thing, and just our line played well. Our Colin played really well. Our lead blockers were always there, so.
Now, do you think you got into more play calling for you because of the fact they had that big line and you were able to go outside?
Yeah, that and because Andy Simez is a really good lead blocker, so we want to have him out there blocking.
Okay. What about Schmuckel, too, huh?
Oh, yeah, he's a very, very strong kid. He's a good blocker.
Your line did a nice job tonight against those big guys.
Yep, they played really well. They really got their pads down and stuck with it.
Mr. Mueller, nice game tonight.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Coach, coming in here, I don't know how often in coaching professions that they stop the game for 35 minutes just to, I don't know why. Why it happened, Coach?
Little rumbles up there and some flashes of lightning, and I thought it was going to be a lot longer. But luckily it wasn't. We were a little frustrated, if you can be frustrated with Mother Nature and the weather, but, we had momentum going. We had their big guys on their heels, and luckily, we challenged the guys for that last quarter. We had to come back out and put them away, and that was a great last quarter.
We talked about it on the air, the fact that they may have been more the delay was better for them than it was for you guys.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, absolutely, because we had them huffing and puffing with their big guys, and they had to catch their breath, but it didn't matter, luckily, because we were able to perform in that last quarter.
What was your thoughts, trailing 14-0 within the first 5 minutes?
I can't say that on the air, I don't think. But it was like everyone else that was here. It was, whoa, exactly, what's going on? I mean, it was just bang, bang, 2 big plays, first play from scrimmage, and then that 3rd and forever, and we got caught in man coverage, and I should have called a timeout there, and they just called the perfect play, and they caught us. So I'm super proud of the kids for rallying and coming back. 34 unanswered points. That's a pretty good way to come back.
You guys had to feel pretty good at halftime. You did get a touchdown just before the half.
Yep, and we knew that we had the ball coming out in the second half. Didn't do anything with it. That's going to be a point of concern and emphasis for the next week. So we're happy to get out of here and with the win, and we're back in the win column.
Tell us about Bliss, your kicker. What was his problem?
He's got a little tweak in his back, and so we weren't sure if he was going to play. It was a game-time decision, and during the week we got Owen Mueller rolling, and Owen was like, "What do you mean, Coach?" I'm like, "Owen, you see the kid's leg. He just doesn't know that he has it." So Owen did a great job for us tonight, 4 for 5 on PATs and kicking the ball down the field, and Andy stepped up and punted in Andrew's place. So that's great to see as well.
Let's go to Boyne City, talk about the Ramblers.
New coach this year, Coach Hills hung it up. He's going to support his son, Ethan, playing college baseball. So more of the same, though. They promoted their JV coach, so they're going to look very familiar. We got to go up to Boyne, which is always a tough place to play. And we saw them play Grayling, and Grayling gave them a game for about a half or so. Kind of the same blueprint as tonight. So we'll have our hands full. We're going to enjoy the win and get back to work next week.
Final thought, Boyne City can put scores on the board.
Yeah, they can. They can, and we know that too. We have our seniors going away to their annual Kairos retreat tomorrow, and so their focus for them is that, for sure. I said, guys, enjoy it, enjoy your time together, enjoy your time with God, enjoy your time enriching your spiritual soul. So we're going to pray for them, and we ask that everyone listening lifts them up in prayer, and that they have a great experience, and we'll be back to work on Monday for Boyne.
See you next week, Coach.
Thanks, Don.
Coach Sellers here in the press box when we wrap it up tonight with the Gladiators coming from behind, winning by a final score of 34-14. On behalf of our broadcast team, we'll be in Boyne City next week. Hope you'll stay with us and join us then. And I'm Don Watella on behalf of all the guys here and all the gals, including Kim. We say good night and God bless.
What's going on, everybody? This is Chad with the band Unspoken. And October 18th, we are coming to Traverse City, Michigan at the East Bay Calvary Church with the Reason Tour. Unspoken, Stars Go Dim, and Katie Hurst. It's going to be a wonderful night. We want you to come and hang out with us. You can get tickets at unspokenmusic.com and more information there as well. We hope to see you there.